Good morning, YouTube. It's Crazy Pastor George again. Recently, I'm seeing a lot more of it and a bigger incline to have people being beguiled by false prophets and by false ministries. Mainly mainstream ministry, we call it, just like mainstream TV. Just a little cleaner way of deceiving you. I'm not going to advocate Billy Graham or any of them because I know they're Masons. And that's by personal experience. I want you to go over here to Matthew chapter 7. It's one of my favorite ones. And if we go down here to verse 13, enter you in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be go with in thereat. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way that leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. But I want you to get to 15, verse 15 all the way to 20. That's the key right now. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. 16 says, you shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Verse 17, even so every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth not good fruit is hewn down and cast in the fire. Wherefore, by their fruits you shall know them. And then he goes into 21 through 23. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils? And in thy name done many wonderful works? And then I'll profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you that work iniquity. Okay, let's stop right there. Just to prove a point here. This is one of the favorite tricks of them too. I call them secular weekend warriors in my book. You can't tell me you go to a church and you get a plate shoved in your face that's God. You can't tell me the homeless people and you got churchgoers going in with a brand new Cadillac. They've got 100 acres of property. That's not of God. And those are the beware of false prophets he talks about in the Bible. If you can't figure that out, then we have to shake the dust off our feet because they're not willing to accept the truth. They need to strike out and find it on their own. Like I said, Matthew 7 is very powerful. That's where my judgment and lumber sermon comes from, is Matthew 7. But it just goes to prove a point and to show you that God has a message for us all, and you have to choose to listen to it. And I always say it, and I'm going to say it on this video, is we plant the seed. God does the watering. Jesus reaps the harvest. Just remember that. The seed, right here. We plant the seed. We tell them about God. God waters that seed. Jesus reaps the harvest. I see this and it just hurts to see people still being misled by corrupt, secularized Christian TV. It's not. It's about one thing. Send us money, send us money, send us money, sell you this, sell you this. That is making God's house a den of thieves. And why should we support it? Oh, I said enough. Have a good day, YouTube.